Hi, this is Lily. I trust you are all well. I would like to speak about, as I promised in my last video, I was going to talk about a little bit on eclipses and retrogrades. Today's video is about eclipse. I know we're on the 25th of October, we are having the partial solar eclipse, and on the 8th of November, we have the lunar eclipse. While doing this research, I have learned a lot about eclipses, which I didn't know about. But uh, eclipses have always fascinated and intrigued us since ancient times. They always had some mysticism about them. In many cultures, eclipses, there's lots of superstition about it, and in many cultures, eclipses are considered as bad omens. But let's just go and find out a little bit about eclipses and how they affect us, how they affect our bodies, and our relationship with others, relationships with ourselves. So let's have a look. They have a way of revealing our insecurities, limitations, and fears. There are two types of eclipses. They are the lunar eclipse and the solar. The solar eclipses happen when the moon moves between the earth and sun, blocking part of the earth's surface, and as such, solar eclipses have caused a lot of fear, inspired curiosity, and have been associated with mythologies and superstitions. Whereas the lunar eclipse occurs when Earth passes between the sun and moon, throwing a shadow on the moon. And this only occurs when it's full moon. There are four types of solar eclipses. There's the total, the partial, the annual, and the hybrid. I'm just going to give you three which are play an important part, and they are the total. The total solar eclipse happens when the sun is completely blocked by the moon. Only a specific part of the earth can see this when it happens. So when the total solar eclipse, only a certain part of our earth is able to actually witness this. The partial solar eclipse happens when the sun, moon, and earth are not exactly aligned. And the moon passes, imagine the moon passing the sun and the moon, the sun and earth, and in between the moon is passing. And it causes it blocks certain part of the earth, or casting a shadow on the earth. The annual solar eclipse, when the moon is furthest from the earth. This doesn't happen often. Scientists claim that it does not affect humans directly, and they only follow eclipses to study and examine what impact it has on the natural world. So they feel that scientists feel that we humans are not affected by eclipse. But as one would know that we are 70% water, and being 70% water, I'm sure there is some effect on us. But anyway, let me go further. And astronomers or astrologists believe that the eclipse can change one's life. Eclipses signify periods of change and transformation. Solar eclipses signify new beginnings and opportunities, whereas lunar eclipses are associated with endings. Wow. Eclipses push us out of our comfort zones. It is also a time to start over or try something new and end what doesn't work for us. Eclipses are great, and it is time to reassess where you are in your life. Stop worrying about situations that are beyond your control, and change and make plans that will make your life happier and healthier. It's about letting go and not hanging on to something that does not work for you. So on the 25th of October, it's a partial solar eclipse. This is a time to reflect and embrace new opportunities that comes your way. Usually they say 2 weeks or 10 to 14 days before an eclipse, changes can take place. And, it's like if it's the partial solar eclipse, and solar eclipse is the beginning of new things. So what doesn't work for you? And I've had this, the last few weeks, people that do not mean or matter anything to me in my life, they need to go. They're occupying space that could take up things for growth and development. So, it's not only on a sense of an eclipse could be like it's breaking away from a job, but it's cutting ties with things that do not work with you or doesn't resonate with you anymore. That include friends, places where you live, also a new change of scenery and environment. So starting something new in a solar eclipse is actually a good sign. And the lunar eclipse, which is on the 8th, is breaking away. What a time to start breaking away from things that don't work with you, cutting ties with things that don't resonate anymore with you. And what a time for us to have that eclipse is where we can, 2023 is not far away. So trying to make new changes, you start now. New year comes where we all want to start. We have, this bucket list of things we want to do for the year, but that just doesn't happen overnight. So eclipses is a good way. And if you are stuck in a job where you just don't have passion anymore, and it's not working for you, so it's a time to review this. And an eclipse is it's a good time to say, all right, and write down your points, journal your points. And this is what I need to change about myself, about my environment. Maybe I could start a new job. Look, there are prospects of moving away to a new city and starting a new job. That could happen. And once you've got all of this set, and comes 8th of November, you can start cutting off ties, like cutting off, this doesn't work with me. Those are the things. So remove things that do not work with you, and then start making plans for the new year, starting your 5 realistic bucket list, 5 things that you can realistically do and change. And with all of this stress and insecurities we're going through the world, I'm going through it myself. It's a nice time to start afresh, to look at new things, to start bringing in love in things you do and passion. So I hope the eclipse 25th of November is the partial solar eclipse, starting something new. And 8th of November is the lunar eclipse, where you can cut up ties with things that don't work with you and start afresh. So I hope this has helped in a way. Thank you so much for watching this video. And if you feel you need to share it to somebody who feels stuck in their life and want to start afresh, share this. I would really love to. Share and subscribe to my channel, and there are more interesting videos that I will be releasing. And my next one is going to be on retrogrades, so maybe that will help. But thank you so much. Take care and love you all. Bye.